All right, hey, today we're going to be talking about the song Reverie by Hinsley. And Reverie is sort of a tough piece because now we're playing several different notes at a time, and specifically we have 5 notes: G, A, B, C, and D. So there's a lot of options at any given time, and it's going to be really important that you have good strategies as you're learning this piece. So the first thing I'm going to recommend is when you're very first learning it from the very beginning, is instead of to just try playing all the way through, actually just learn 4 notes at a time. So the first 4 notes then would be G, A, B, B. So you would just learn those 4 as a group. And then after that, you would go to C, 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 B, like that. And you would go in that same fashion all the way until you get to the end of measure 5. Now, if you look at my score, you can see that I have put in parentheses these different sections, and you should do the same on your music if you don't have it already, so that you can just be reminded of what those sections are. Now, when we get to the end of measure 5 and all the way through measure 7, we have a little bit of a longer section. It's 7 notes, and it's these: A, B, C, A, G. And you can break that up into 4 notes at the first part of it. You could go A, B, C, A, and then tack on A, G. But those 7 notes, they go together, so you're going to want to practice those together. Now, once you have everything up until this point learned, you're really quite a bit of the way through the piece, because we play that 3 different times. But let's talk about the part that's a little bit different. So this is at the very top of the 2nd page, and starting at the end of measure 15, which is actually the last measure of the 1st page. And the first 4 notes there, we're going to want to learn first, which go G, A, D, B. You're going to want to just practice that over and over again. In fact, you could pause the video to do that now. Try playing with me. Ready? Go. We'll do it 4 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you may need more than that, but you just really want to be super solid on those 4 notes, because you play those a lot, and then what comes after that is a bit more difficult when we get into these 8th notes. And this is in starting at the end of measure 17 and into measure 18. B, B, C, D, C, B, C, B, A. That's another part that you're going to want to practice a lot. Why don't you pause the video and practice that a few times or until it's good, and then we'll continue. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling good about that. Let's go ahead and try it together just one time. We'll start on those first 2 B's at the end of measure 17. Ready? Go. B, B, C, D, C, B, C, B, A. All right. Now, those are the main sections that you're going to want to isolate as you practice this. And only once all of those are feeling good should you attempt to play through the entire piece of music. But when you're ready for that and you're ready to go ahead and try playing with the teacher part, go ahead and look at that video as well. But here's a heads up for you. So if you look at the very beginning of Reverie, you're going to notice that you have 2 notes before the teacher part comes in. And if you look before that, we are in 3-4. That's our time signature. So instead of cueing you in 4, 1, 2, ready, go, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then you play. However, because you have those 2 notes, you're actually going to start when I say 3. When I say the number 3 is the moment where you play. So let's just try that. You're just going to play G right now and see if you can line it up with when I say 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. That's it right there. Okay? Try that a few times, and once you feel good about that, let's go ahead and try the first 4 notes. G, A, B, B. Okay? So remember, you play G when I say 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? It was kind of hard for me to do that and get back there, but you kind of get the point. Practice that. You could just do that with the teacher video at the beginning, but make sure you're getting a good start. If you don't get a good start, the whole rest of it probably won't go too well. So really master that beginning before trying to make it all the way through. All right, you should be ready to go on Reverie. Happy practicing.